Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 5 of the Greater Kailua Metro Area podcast. In the last episode, I said it was episode 3, but it was actually episode 4. And I know today is episode 4 and I know today is episode 5 because I counted before this. Anyway, today we're joined by Joe Howland from Pittsburgh, Philadelphia. No, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, not Philadelphia. Philadelphia is not a state. How is it going, Joe?
Pretty good. How about you?
Pretty good. I mean, I'm stumbling over my words a bit, but
That's fine.
we're working through it. So, you just put a single out called Will I Ever Be Happy Again, which is really sad. So, you want to talk about that a bit?
Yeah, I'll talk about that. The writing process was actually a little odd for this song because I recorded it as a joke song originally. I think a little over a year ago.
Oh, wow.
My one friend was like, "Oh, it's kind of odd how everyone we went to high school with, a lot of them had the same first name. It was always Josh and Jake. We had tons of those in my graduating class."
Wow.
He's like, "You should write a song about that." So I jokingly wrote a song called "So Much for Originality," pretty much making fun of the kids' parents for not being original with coming up with their
That's really
names.
funny.
And like I gave it to him like as his own like little thing. And he's like, "Oh, the song's pretty good. Like if you want to reuse the instrumentals for it or something." I'm like, "Yeah, I might eventually." And then I was putting together a track list for the album that I'm currently working on. And I'm like, "You know what? I kind of really want to go back and rework that song into something that I could actually put out." I kept the first verse the same and some lyrics the same in the second verse, but I rewrote everything else around it into about how like I've kind of become unattached from my friends from that time, and how I was really depressed in high school, but I've come to realize I'm more sad now and that I was actually happy then.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's really deep. Um, so you said for the new album you're working on, so is this a lead single?
Yes and no. I released a 3-song EP last year called Blame Myself. And those are the first 3 songs that I released from this album. But this is like the first standalone one from it.
Oh, so you've already started to release. We already have a substantial amount of this album. We have 4 tracks from it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be about 14, 15 songs.
Oh, nice.
So it's only about like a little less than a third of it.
Are you almost done with it? Where are you in
Oh,
the?
no, not at all. I'm like halfway done. I have about 6 songs finished.
So you still have like another 7, wait,
6 or 7.
6 or 7.
Yeah.
Wow. What is? You want to tell us about this album? Like, what's it going to be called, or when are we looking at
So
for release? Maybe.
the title of it is Wasted Years. I've obviously been working on it for a couple years now. Um, I was going to finish the recording of it at the beginning of this year, but the pandemic happened. So I kind of held off on all that. I'm going to start resuming that starting this week.
Oh wow.
Hopefully, the album will be out, I'd say, by fall this year.
Fall 2021.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, my
Well, fall
mic.
next year.
2022. Wait, what?
2021. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I keep forgetting it's still 2020.
Wow. Yeah, me too. Um, yeah, that's crazy. This year has been so weird. Like, I don't know. I keep forgetting. It's like literally the end of the year. It's like the last stretch of it.
Yeah.
So you've got this new single out, that came out December 19th.
Yes.
Um, and I noticed you announced this single like almost 2 months before it came out. Do you normally announce music this long before the release, or why did you decide to give this one such a big time for people to be ready for it?
At first, I didn't really realize how long of a stretch it was between whenever I announced it and whenever it was coming out, because I was like, oh, dang, like, it's still 2 months. I should have announced this maybe like a few weeks beforehand. But that one was just mess up on me.
That's funny. And the album art for it, it's it's like a pizza that's just not in the best shape. Um, I'm gonna guess that's pretty symbolic of like your mental state or something.
Yeah, that's how I was kind of looking at it whenever I decided to use that for the album art. But the pizza itself, I got that a couple years ago, and that was actually the last time I ordered from Domino's.
Uh-oh, a bit of a call out.
Yeah. um, like the previous order that I had from them, they delivered to the wrong house, and it
Oh
came to me like
no.
an hour and a half late. And then I'm like, you know what? I'll give them like one more try. And then they delivered that, and like, you know what? I'm done.
Oh my God, that's
So
hilarious.
I just decided to immortalize that picture because it's just become so funny to me in the last few years.
That's that's something I love about album art. How that's why like I'm always taking pictures of stuff because like you never know if like way down the line it would be like the perfect match for like a song.
Yeah.
And while we're on the topic of album art, like this album art really is an outlier with your other album art because this one's really focused on the photo while your others are more focused on like just the word that's the titles of the song. And then your album Words I Want to Say has like a capo and then some pics and then a journal and some headphones. What do you want to talk about the album art process a bit and how you decide which songs like get which kind of album art? And I noticed that some like are different colors. Like do you see your different songs as like different colors or something?
Okay, so with the album art, I actually didn't have anything set for Words I Want to Say. It was the day that I was sending it in. I'm like, oh, geez, I don't have any artwork for this. And I have this like little tray next to where I record. So I just threw a whole bunch of stuff on it, took a picture, and added the words I want to say over the notebook.
Oh yeah. Oh, is that actually written on the notebook or is it
Oh,
edited
no,
in?
that's digitally edited in.
Oh wow, it looks really real.
Thank you. And then the ones that are just text. So for what is it? Now or Never, Talk to Me, and the one I put out this year,
When
drawing a
oh,
blank.
you deserve better.
You Deserve Better. You Deserve Better. Those are all my annual Valentine's Day songs. So I try to
Oh,
keep that as like together as possible, where it's just text on a blank screen. Which funny thing is, each single that I've released for my annual Valentine's Day single, the background is a different surface that I've taken a random picture of.
oh
So
really?
like for the first one, yeah, for Now or Never, that's actually the iPhone Notes app.
Really?
That yeah,
Wow. And then
I took a
how did
screenshot
you?
of that, zoomed in a little bit, and then put the text over it.
And then how did you make the text? Do you just like do you draw it on with like an iPad or something or?
Oh no, I have a I can't remember the name of the app right now, but there's an app that I have that I just throw the text over onto.
That's hilarious that it's the Notes app. I can totally see it now too. Now that I look at it. So then what's
And
the
then
surf for Talk to Me?
for Talk to Me, that's the inside of a comic book.
Wow.
It was like the first page was blank, and I'm like, well, I need something for a white background for this, so I just open it up because you can actually see like the imperfection of the comic
Yeah.
book
Yeah, I
because
can.
there's like a little splotch on it.
And
And
then
then
You Deserve
You
Better.
Deserve Better. That's actually the curtain on my bathtub.
The curtain on your bathtub?
Yeah, so if like you look at it, it's the texture of the material.
Wow. That's awesome. At first I thought your album art was just like random words on but now that's so interesting actually that you say that. I would never have guessed that. And I don't think anyone watching this would have either. That's cool. So you said you have an annual Valentine's Day release. So I noticed that it goes in 2018, it was one song, then it became two, then three. Are we looking at four this year?
Oh no, no, no. Um it actually the one for 3 this year, uh I kind of just wanted it to be 2 songs, but it felt like those 2 songs were telling a story a little bit,
Mm.
and I wanted to conclude that with the last song, Delusional. And then for the one last year for Talk to Me, I had that, the second song on that, If Only, written since, like, 2015, 2015,
Really?
2016.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it's
God.
actually gone through, like, 3 or 4 different versions before I finally landed on that one.
Wow. And
Um,
that's like one of my favorites, If Only. And that's the one
thank you.
with the neck deep reference.
Yeah, because it was the first time that I released that song, which was just on Bandcamp years ago. It didn't have the Sunset Together line, and it was just Neck Deep Sweater for both times during the, chorus.
Oh yeah, I think it gets a lot better. Well, I can imagine it getting a lot better with the addition of the Sunset Together
Yeah,
line.
but I didn't like that Neck Deep Sweater line because it was just a placeholder since I didn't really know what to write for it. So, like, a year or 2 passed, and I re-recorded it with just that Sunset Together line, and a lot of my
Okay.
friends were pretty mad at me for replacing it because they thought it was really good.
Oh, how the neck deep sweater line was twice.
Yeah, they really prefer the, Neck Deep Sweater line. So I
Wow.
re-recorded the vocals again and had Sunset Together for the first time and then Neck Deep Sweater for the second as kind of like a compromise, and I decided to release
Oh.
that with Talk to Me.
Oh, so it was either going to be neck deep sweater twice or sunset together twice, and then you found the
Yeah.
middle ground and then made it. Yeah, that seems like the perfect solution in my opinion. Um, and then what were we talking about again? You were working your
For
way. What were you saying? What?
because we were talking about how I have an annual Valentine's Day release, and you were saying
Right,
how the first one was 1 song, the second one was two,
right.
third one was
Noticing a
three.
pattern.
You were wondering if the fourth one was going to be 4.
Right.
Yeah,
So,
and that pattern was just accidental. It's just
ah,
going to be 1 song for next year.
I get so confused when people are like next year when it's like this close to the year. It's like, was summer of 2020 last summer or this summer? Probably last summer by now. So so is this song going to be on your upcoming album?
No, it's not. It's just going to be a standalone release
So
like the
it's a
other
one
ones
off.
were. Yeah, it
Nice.
doesn't have a title yet, but it is fully written, and I'm going to be recording that this week.
Oh wow. What's your recording process like? Do you do it in your house? Is it all DIY or do you go out and like find a studio and like work with people?
Oh, it's all DIY. I have Cubase installed on my laptop. There was a free version that came with my interface, so I use that. Um, I can't remember the name of the microphone that I have, but I found that on the Guitar Center website years ago. It was like $120 with a microphone, a pop filter, and shock mount.
Wow, you might be the king of DIY. That's about as DIY as it gets. And I was listening to your music today. I don't remember which one it was. Oh no, it was Blame Myself, I think. No, wait, no, it definitely wasn't. Wait, the one that has drums in it?
There's a
There's
few songs
a
that
few,
have
yeah.
drums. So there was the kind of full band EP that I did. That was just like a little experiment.
Wait, which
The
one is that?
That was Something's Destroying Me.
Okay, that's like the one place in your discography I didn't get to yet.
That's the one with
Okay.
I messed up on it. But if you didn't get to that yet, the
Oh,
other one would be Blame Myself. That one has drums.
right. So all the songs on Something's Destroying Me is full band.
Except for I Messed Up. I Messed Up is acoustic.
Oh. Wait, and I Messed Up does have drums in it though, but it's acoustic.
No, I Messed Up
Oh.
doesn't.
Oh, so Blame Myself. Okay, yeah, Blame, because I was gonna say
Yeah.
that one really reminded me of Boxcar Racer.
Thank you.
Yeah, of There Is by Boxcar Racer. And like who are your main musical influences? Because the first thing I heard, the first like resemblance I heard when I listened to your music was definitely Newfound Glory.
Oh, absolutely. That is
'Cause-
probably my biggest musical influence right there.
And
That and
what's funny about that is that I only know one song by Newfound Glory. I only know the main one. And I was like, this is definitely Newfound Glory inspired.
I get that all the time.
And I notice on Instagram you follow Angels and Airwaves and like Neck Deep, I think. Do they also create inspiration for your music?
Oh yeah, especially Neck Deep's "Life's Not Out to Get You."
I
That
love
is
that
one of my
album.
top albums
It's
of all
so
time,
good.
right
I
there.
was listening to I started listening to it again like last night and today. Completely coincidental, but it's so good. It's like insanely good.
It's one of the few albums that I think is perfect from beginning to end.
I think okay, well almost. I skip Serpents and I skip
Okay.
Citizens of Earth.
See, I have a friend who absolutely hates Citizens of Earth.
Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't sit right with me for some reason. But I like
That's
the end. I
understandable.
like the ending though when he's like, "Neck Deep sucks. Ben's dad owns a record label."
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna probably rip that off for my next release. That line. Um. So you've got your album coming out. This is your second album. Afterwards, I want to say it's a 3-year gap in between, and in those 3 years, you've been making lots of music. So did Something's Destroying Me come out before or afterwards, I want to say?
That was after. I
So
think that might have been the same year though.
yeah, no, it was because on Spotify I
Yeah.
can see like the year, but I can't like see the day.
Yeah, because what did I say came out January. It was what, 2018?
January
2018,
2018.
2017. That came out January, and then Something's Destroying Me, I think, came out around like August, I want to say. I know that was definitely later in the year.
Oh yeah. So can we get a brief history of just you and music and like your music career?
So I started making music probably around, I want to say 2010. I was taking guitar lessons at this place by my house, and my teacher was like, "Oh, you've been taking lessons for a few years. Why don't I like teach you how to write a song, and we can record it in the studio?"
Oh wow.
So I recorded this. It was so bad, the lyrics and my vocals. It was called "Why Oh Why." It's become like a running joke with my group of friends.
Oh my god.
But the production was actually really good on it. It started with that, and then I started writing
And
more
this
and
was
more
like
songs of my own.
2010 or 2012 or
Yeah, it was around 2010,
okay.
2011 that happened. And I just started writing more and more music, and I was releasing stuff on Bandcamp under the name The Forgotten Son. And it was like way more sad than the stuff that I write now.
It gets it gets worse. Oh my god.
Oh my god, it was pretty bad, and the production was way worse than what it is right now. I
That's
wasn't
insane.
acoustic then. It was just me on electric guitar and vocals.
Oh my god. That sounds like an experience.
Oh, it was. And then it was 2015. I released an EP on Bandcamp, still under the name The Forgotten Son. And I think that was called Tired of Giving Up. And that was 100% acoustic. And I'm like, you know what? I found what I like want to do with my
This
music
isn't that
now.
bad. Like this is actually
Yeah,
kind of good. Wait, what year was that again?
that was 2015.
So the Forgotten Son went all the way up to 2015 or 16.
2015, the end of 2015. So like December, I released a full length album as The Forgotten Son, and
Oh
then I
wow.
just ended it.
And now that's gone forever, or can we find it
Yeah.
on the internet
Uh,
somewhere?
there, I think the Bandcamp account might still be up.
All right. Everyone should go try and find that right now. So then what inspired the switch from like a stage name to like your real name?
I felt like I wrote myself into a hole as the Forgotten Son, where I was just writing the same songs about the same things over and over and over again.
Oh wow.
So I kind of just ditched that, and then I started recording Words I Want to Say, which the first song for that I recorded, I think it was a few months after I ended The Forgotten Son. And then I didn't really finish the rest until summer that year. I started working on it some more, which I didn't even intend for it to be an album or to release it on like Spotify or iTunes or anything.
Uh, so your albums take like a long time to make.
A little bit. I'm kind of lazy with my process, but
As long
for
as they're getting
Words I
out.
Want to Say, yeah, it was I think summer that year. I recorded a cover of Rally Cap by The Story So Far, and I kind of like edited in videos of me recording it. And I'm like, you know what? This turned out really well and this was really fun. Every month, I'm going to do one song. I'm going to write a song, record it, videotape myself recording it, and edit it into a video. So I did that for like 4 or 5 months. I'm like, I have enough songs for an EP here. I'm like, I'm not too far off from an album. So I recorded a whole bunch more songs in a short period of time. And I'm like, I'm actually really happy with this. I'm going to see what I can do to release this on like Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, all the
So then you
services.
ended up using did you use DistroKid for that or what distributor do you use?
I use Emu Bands.
I've not heard of that.
It's a one-time price for every release that you put out, but you keep 100% of the profits.
That's a kind of similar to DistroKid. That might actually be better.
Because I know DistroKid charges per year.
Yeah.
But you can release as much as you want throughout
Right.
that year. Because I'm like, I don't know if there's going to be a year or two where I'm not going to be releasing anything, and I don't want to waste like $20 on that.
Yeah, for sure. There's one more thing I wanted to bring up, but then I forgot it. So that's unfortunate. So when are we expecting this album though? I think I asked that. Maybe I didn't. I
Yeah,
don't know.
fall 2021.
Right.
I'd say.
I
Yeah.
did ask you that. Anyway, so we got an album coming, hopefully in fall. You're like halfway into this thing. We got a single coming out on Valentine's Day. Anything else on the horizon?
There should be one more single, I think. There's one more that I want to plan before the album comes out. And
Nice.
then on January 1st, I don't know when this is going to be coming out. There will be a cover comp that I'm going to be on.
Oh wow.
That's going to be available on Bandcamp. A whole bunch of other fantastic bands are going to be on it as well.
Awesome.
So definitely look out for that.
I think I saw Big Aluminum tweet about that, like right before I got on this.
Yeah. Big Aluminum, Blue Vines, Sad Act, How I Became Invisible, St. Judas.
Wow.
A whole bunch of other great artists are going to be on
That's
it as well.
awesome. So look out for that, guys. Coming cover comp. What's the date again? Or
that was it's going to be January 1st. So if this comes out after January 1st, which I think it is, then definitely go check it out.
Okay, so it'll probably be out by now. Go check that out. What's it called again?
Therapy Sessions.
Oh, that's right.
I think.
All right, everyone, go check out the Therapy Sessions cover comp. Yeah. Oh, January 1st is in like 2 days. What the heck?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
That's making me have a crisis a little bit.
Oh my God.
Like, where did this year go?
Where did it go? It's the 29th, dude. That's crazy. So yeah, everyone go check out Therapy Sessions because I guarantee you 100% it's out by now. Anyway, the final question, the two-parter. What song of yours should everyone go listen to right now?
So I should say you should go listen to my new single, Will I Ever Be Happy Again? But I'm definitely going to say listen to I Messed Up because that's my most popular song and probably my favorite one that I've ever done. And I feel like I'm not going to top that, but hopefully I do someday.
And then part 2. Oh yeah, everyone go stream I Messed Up and Will I Be Happy Again. They're both great. I've listened to both of them. I can confirm they're bangers. Second part to the two-part question. What song do you think everyone has to hear in their life at least once
Oh God.
that they should probably listen to?
Oh, that's a good question. I would have to say Young off of Matt Karaki's Live in the Garage album.
Really?
It
Okay.
should be Ruby Live in the Garage. It's He released it like a few months, I think, after Ruby came out. And I feel like it is just so much better. There's so much more emotion
Yeah,
in like the album as a whole
live
compared to the
albums
actual.
are like, I love live albums. Do you think we'll ever get a Joe Howland live album?
Hopefully someday that would be awesome. I would definitely love to have that.
Yeah, the live albums are really cool. I want to do one day, but it's kind of a ways out. Anyway, do you have anything to promote or plug? Any messages to tell people of the internet?
Uh, Go check out Therapy Sessions Volume 1 and stream Will I Ever Be Happy Again, available on most major streaming services.
All right. Everyone go stream Will I Ever Be Happy Again? And wait, what's it called again? The second one?
Therapy Sessions.
No. Yeah, that
Oh,
and I messed up.
And I messed up, yeah.
Okay. Everyone go stream Will I Ever Be Happy Again? And I Messed Up and Therapy Sessions on all platforms right now. Thank you for being on the podcast today. Really
Thank you for
appreciate
having me
it.
on.
A great time. And I will catch you all in the next episode.